Oh, here it is. Since you say that there is no such thing as God, and you also condemn idol worship, then the question of how we are born and how the nature came into existence comes into the picture. Kindly explain. I don't have to explain. Since you say that there is no such thing as God, and you also condemn idol worship, then the question of how we are born, nature came into existence, comes into the picture. Kindly explain. Scientists say we came from water, from the cells, from the animal, the ape, and all that is part of nature. It has taken 3.5 million years or more or less to become a human being, which is what we are now. Either that's so, or you believe God has made us. Right? You follow this question? Either you believe in the scientific theory or the scientific facts, or you believe that God has made us. Right? Or that there is God in us, whatever game you like to play. The scientists have proved as a fact that we come as a tiny cell multiplying itself from the water and gradually becoming earthborn, and the ape, from the ape we have become what we are. That is, we are part of nature, not the whole world is part of us. And if you believe that some creator has made you, that creator must be rather silly, rather a blind, idiotic man or woman. Because look at us, what we are. Now you laugh, but all the temples, the mosques and the churches are filled with this. We are not made in the image of God, but we have made God our image. You understand the difference? It says to find out, to discover, or to come upon that which is not the word, not memory, not tradition, which is not of time and so on. We must understand what we are first. Why would we have become like this? Barbarous, violent, greedy, envious, money-minded, hating each other. You know, all the things that are going on in the world. That's far more important to find that first rather than to say, who made us? We are what we are. now. Blind, rather stupid, gullible, frightened, lonely, depressed, sorrowful, all that is what we are. And to understand this whole structure of the human psyche is far more important than merely talk about God or do some repetitive ritual or go to a temple and worship a piece of stone. So the speaker doesn't condemn anything. Forgive me pointing this out. He just shows what we human beings are doing. He's acting as a mirror for you to look into that mirror. That mirror is not the authority, it has no authority, just a mirror. And that mirror, when you see it clearly, understand what you see in that mirror, then throw away the mirror, break it up. Don't make another idol of it or another personal worship. As most Indians are apt to do. So first what is important is to find out how we live. Why we are so narrow, limited, so self-centered, self-interest. It may sound repetitive, but that is the most important factor that shapes all our lives.